Hi, everybody. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine. I could use a spot of sunshine right now. I wanted to go outside and do some gardening, but my neighbor's smoking. I have nothing against smoking. I used to smoke like a chimney. No judgments. But what happens is if she's outside smoking in her patio, just pours into my house and into my face. Gave me an instant headache. So I thought, oh, what should I do? I know what I'll do. I'll go broadcast a spot of sunshine and spread my smiles across the miles. And I know you're doing the same thing, right? Spreading the smiles across the miles. So, what are we going to do today? Let's do, I think yesterday at the end, I mentioned dumping the mud. Dump the mud out of the bucket. So, I always call it inventory. I do written inventory a lot to help me uncover, discover, discard. Uncover, discover, and discard. Or dump the mud out of the bucket. Now, seriously, because here's the deal. Here's the visual for me, okay? If you have a bucket full of mud, full to the brim of mud, you're lugging this bucket of mud up around, and you're looking for clean water. You want to get clean water in the bucket. What? How much clean water can you get in the bucket if it's full of mud? Get it? Yay! So that's why I talk about dumping the mud by doing written inventory. So dump the mud out of the bucket, make room for the new. Throughout this book, I refer to the process of finding where it is stored in the attic, evaluating it, and then tossing what is not adding to your life. This is a process we must surrender to if we are to be free of any part of the past that blocks us from the sunlight of the life we want. The process is one of taking inventory of ourselves on a regular basis. Sometimes we just think about things, and other times we need to do a thorough written inventory. Part of the inventory process is looking at what we want to keep and what we want to throw away. Dig it up, haul it out of the attic, and unpack the suitcase. Look at it. Does it still belong with you? If it no longer serves you, out it goes. Before I began taking inventory on a regular basis, written inventory, it was as if I was hauling around a bucket of mud filled to the brim. I had no room for new information about how to live or deal with life until I dumped out the mud, old ideas, and made room for fresh, clean water. Remember the water faucet? So, the water faucet. So, I'm checking out what I want to read next. We need to keep our mental and emotional health fit just as we do our bodies. Continue regular visits to your attic to take written inventory. Practice forgiveness and exercises. Tend to your marble bag. Remember what happens? Oh, I'm going to tell you what happens if we don't tend to our marble bag. I'm going to tell you right here. First of all, forgiveness. That could be a whole book. And I love that subject, forgiveness, because it's changed my life. Here's the short story on forgiveness. It is all about you. Yes, you absolutely have the right to stay angry with someone. You also have the right to stick your finger in a light socket. And the point would be to forgive is so very awesome. When you forgive, the bad guy is no longer in charge. No bad guy. Nobody's in charge. And I get to take my power back. How? Well, every once in a while, I'm able to just let go of a person, place, or event when I need to. However, more often it takes work. Try one thing at a time and just keep at it until I just know I am not re-feeling my anger or hurt. Because that just keeps me down to re-feel my anger, resentment, to just the anger stays in charge of me. No. We don't want that. But how? So I wish for them all the happiness, wellness, and success I would want for myself. I write out 70 times 7. So and so, I forgive you for blank. Yes, 70 times a day for 7 days. But that's if I just can't let go. That's the last resort. That's a hard 70. I forgive myself. That's the hardest one. If I forgive myself, it gets easier to forgive you. So now what's this marble bag we need to tend to? Forgiveness is the key to my personal freedom. Oh, the marble bag? Well, you know what? Tune in tomorrow for the marble bag and some other delicious ideas. The marble bag. Spread the smiles across the miles. Spread the smile.